with Deepak, my long-time friend, we started YOSKA. It was a big dream. Take a minute to explain. So, triathlon is an endurance sport which involves 3 disciplines: swimming, followed by cycling, followed by running. All 3 activities have to be done sequentially within a stipulated time. Now, like cricket, there are various formats of triathlon, and IRONMAN triathlons are the gold standard when it comes to triathlons globally. So, the longest format of an IRONMAN triathlon is considered the most challenging endurance event anybody can take up in a single day. And what we are introducing in India is a relatively shorter version, much more popular. It is called an IRONMAN 70.3. And this format involves 1.9 kilometers of swimming in open water, ideally a sea, followed by 90 kilometers of bicycling, and then 21.1 kilometers of running. All 3 has to be done sequentially, one after the other.
Some of my advice and knowledge from my 15 years as being a professional triathlete I'd like to pass on is, Prasad mentioned that it's a different level what I do, but really it's the same process that everybody goes through. So anyone thinking about this race, in 11 months' time, it'd be the same process for me to go through as it would be for everybody else. You set your goal, you set a plan and stick to it, you have a plan of actions, you learn skills, you build up that mental resilience, and you then get to the start line, with confidence, knowing that you've done the same in your preparation and you're as ready as I would be, lining up for a World Championship event. It's the same process that we all go through. We all do the same event on the same course. And that's what's so special about triathlon and about IRONMAN. There's not really any other events where you compete on the same course as the fastest people and the winners as the slowest people do. And it's widely acknowledged in IRONMAN that the slower people are actually much tougher because they're out there for much longer than the winners. So the winners really aren't very tough, they could say, but if you're coming in towards the back of the field, you can take that everybody really admires you because you're so much tougher than the people who do it in a shorter time. And so that's a very important aspect that we become, but also get to know what Indians are like, here in their local area. And I've been very impressed with a natural skill for IRONMAN that you don't even realise you have is that you don't worry about things that you can't control.
Walk away and we're so much happier and lighter on our feet, and we just feel so grateful for being involved with this event, so thank you very much for having us. My journey, I'm coming from a little bit of a different place than Pete, being a professional athlete. I am an age group, just as a couple of you out there in the audience are today. I compete in the age group category. My journey started off in triathlon when I was doing surfboard rowing and playing netball, softball and cricket, and I was getting lots of injuries. I broke my tailbone twice and ankle twice, and that's when Pete, my husband, said, I think it's time to do a safer sport. I'm not sure if being hooked into a bike and riding on the roads with cars going past you at 80 kilometres an hour is safer, but I haven't got injured yet, so fingers crossed. Then one of my first ever triathlons was the Philippines, 70.3, which Jeff was a big integral part of bringing to the Philippines. So thank you, Jeff, for getting us involved. That event was very, very hot, and we were there for the inaugural Philippines event. And I remember being so scared. We were having a buffet breakfast the day before the event, and I was sitting around the table with lots of other professional athletes. I was the only age grouper. It was one of my first ever triathlons, so I was very, very new to triathlon. And I heard one of the professionals say, whoever is the best, the most diligent with their hydration and nutrition, tomorrow on race day is going to be the best. Is going to cross the finish line first. And so I took that on, and then I was instructed by Pete, you have to drink every 10 minutes, take a gel every 40 minutes, and you'll cross the finish line healthy and in a good time. So I did just that. I crossed the finish line first in my age group, and that day I qualified for the IRONMAN World Championship. It wasn't qualifying for Ironman World Championship and finishing first in my age group that made me the happiest. I was crying across the finish line. I remember running the 21.2 kilometres at the end of the day. There was streets lined, the whole 90k kilometre bike ride was lined as well as the 21.2 kilometre run with elders and kids from the local community, and it was hard to see sunlight between them. It was just so busy. And I do remember blowing kisses on the run because it was just such a magical moment. And one of those experiences that you just know that you might not have again. So I was very grateful to the Ironman team and Jeff for allowing that to happen.
So we are a fitness startup based in Bangalore, and we've been primarily vision is to help people globally prioritize their endurance fitness, delivering personalized fitness programs for them. Now we are bringing Ironman, which is a global endurance sport, to India. Deepak, do you want to add to that?
Yeah, so as part of YOSKA, our vision is to make everyone healthy, fit and happy. And this is an opportunity for us to bring something like Triathlon and Ironman, an iconic global brand, into Bangalore and into India. And for us to put up this event and inspire a lot of people to take that first step towards their health, fitness journey. As I said earlier, it could be just to get up tomorrow morning a little early, walk 30 steps, eat healthy, or take up running or triathlon, right? So whatever that may be, this is our joint contribution to sort of a Fit India movement, and we want everybody to take the opportunity to race.
What we're going to expect in Goa next year, basically an Ironman 70.3. 70.3 represents the miles that it takes to get from the start to the finish. So basically, I'll put it in kilometres because it's a lot easier. It's a 1.9 kilometre swim, followed by a 90 kilometre cycle, followed by a 21 kilometre run. All succinctly done together. The good fast pro guys will do it in about 4.5 hours, but most athletes have got up to 8.5 hours to complete that journey on the day. It takes a lot of significant support. Obviously, we've got aid stations on the bike and the run all the way through. We need logistical support from water safety, closed roads, and also the Indian public of Goa to come out and support these guys. It'll be a spectacular event.